Since the George Floyd killing in Minneapolis, we've had protests across the country, of course, and the organization Black Lives Matter has not only been elevated, but enriched, and it's sort of the leading spokes group for this whole racist issue. And they say they want a national conversation, and I am all in for that. My problem is they do not allow data, evidence, or specifically common sense to be allowed in the conversation. I'm just supposed to submit to their demands and thoughts. It's tough for me, especially, this is the University of Billy. The only degree conferred here is a PhD in common sense, okay? Now, let me say about the George Floyd killing, there are some things we can discuss. For instance, it appears from the video to me, he's already handcuffed. He's disarmed. And yet, throw him to the ground, put your knee on his neck. That seems crazy to me. Once you have a perp disarmed and he's handcuffed, I don't care how strong or big he is, and you had all those officers there, overpower him and throw his butt in the squad car. Close the door. And if he bucks like a bronc, hey, go for it. But we can't talk about that. And so the big question for me, and a good starting point in a conversation is, from Black Lives Matter perspective, how would they suggest or advise police officers to deal with people when they're resisting arrest, regardless of their color? But see, that's common sense, so it's not going to be discussed. So here's their premise. One, white police officers just want to kill black people for nothing. So in their world, guess what? There's no resisting arrest. They define resisting arrest as people just defending themselves. Literally, self-defense. And they're saying to their kids, I see this and hear this everywhere, that black people, they have to be prepared to fight because white officers are coming to kill them. Wow. I'd love to know the data on that, if data were allowed. For instance, I was just reading, here's a data point, maybe related, maybe not. Just interesting. So far in 2020, police officers have killed 242 white people. They've killed 123 black people. And they've killed 80 Hispanic people. That's just a simple data point. It kind of proves to me, though, they're not exactly just out to kill a particular race. But I guess that's what Black Lives Matter has to convince us to believe. And I can't. So please, yes, we need to have a conversation, but can I beg that we allow just a little common sense to be a part?